Ireland was the daughter of lawyer William Cormac and his housemaid. She met and fell in love with Captain Jack Bacon. Disguising herself as a mouse, she began sailing with him on his vanity, preying on Spanish treasure ships off Cuba. She became pregnant by Jack and retired from piracy long enough to have her baby. She left her baby with friends in Cuba before rejoining Jack in her adventurous life on the high seas. Bonny was already part of the crew, and she quickly discovered Mary's cross-dressing secret, and they became close friends. Their fellow crew members knew that in times of action no one else was as ruthless and bloodthirsty as these two women were. On October 1720, Bacon's ship was anchored off Jamaica, and a British Navy ship surprised them. The drunken pirates quickly hid, leaving only Anne and Mary to defend their ship. They angrily raged against them, killing one and wounding several others. But the women were eventually overwhelmed by the British Navy, and the entire crew was captured and taken to Jamaica to stand trial. Captain Jack and the other members of his crew were tried on November 16, 1720, and were sentenced to hang. Anne was allowed to visit her lover in his cell before his death, and instead of loving words he was undoubtedly expecting, she said, "Had you fought like a man, you need not be hung like a dog." Anne and Mary were tried 1 week after their captain's death and were also found guilty. The judge asked them if they had anything to say, and they replied, "We don't refute our bellies." Both were pardoned except for the trial. The sentences were temporarily postponed. No record of Anne's execution has ever been found. Some say that her wealthy father bought her release after the birth of her child, and she would settle down to a quiet family life on a small island. Others believe that she lived out her life in South England, owning a shop where she tells of her journey. Yet others say Anne and Mary moved to Louisiana and raised their children together and were friends to the ends of their lives. Last but not least, people should care about women pirates because it was one of the first equal rights for women.